Alright, so today I'm going to be talking about where you can be placing your take profits when trading with order flow or just in general, right? Now, the first thing we'll be talking about, right, is how to use the VWAP deviation bands as your take profits, right? Now, if you have a look, right, let's say you enter right here, right, you had a level, right, you enter the top, and your first take profit could be at the median, at a plus one, minus one, and second deviation band, right? Perfect example right here. You enter off of a level right here, right? Take profit at the median. Um, you enter, for example, right here, right? I'm not saying that you're gonna be entering off of the deviation bands. I'm just, showing you example off of the VWAP, right? Like, so you can get the idea right now. Let's say you have the level around here. You enter longs. Your partial could be either minus one, median band, plus one, and the plus two, right? In this case, it didn't tap the plus two, but the max, the deviation band that it did tap is the plus one, right? Now, using VWAP as your take profits, man, like I do this quite often, man. Especially if I'm like going for big trades, right? Now, if I'm entering when it's like overextended, right? Like right here, for example, right? I'm pretty sure I caught this long. I entered on right here on Friday. Anyways, let's say you enter longs, right? We're overly extended on the VWAP, right? Now, when we are so extended like this, man, you can really expect us to like tap the opposite end right here, right? And that's how I like most times I can grab like big trades, right? Now, bang, this is like 30-point move, right? Taps the, second deviation band plus two, and that would be your take profit, right? Now, another way you can be, taking profit while when trading order flow and in general, show another example, is using the volume profile, right? Now, I'm going to be showing you a blank chart. I'll show you the, the field chart later on, but a blank chart right here, right? So this is the move, no, right here, I'm talking about, right? Shorts, right? Let's say you enter longs and the take profit would be in either in this balance area right here. You see us, balancing here. Now there is a slight, peak of volume right here. Bang, take profit around here. If you want to, milk some more profits, right? You can see the volume dipping out right here. You can, look to take profits right here, man. Especially once you see resistance right here, right? You see wicks right here, and it's resisting from higher prices right now. If I get a line for you, right here, bang, you can see that we are, resisting this area right here. Excellent take profit area right here, man. Excellent area. Like another example, let's just see. In general, low volume right here. We reject it. We dip down. We tap into higher volume. We reject. We can, take profits in if you're looking to catch small moves off of general trades, and you can like take obvious dips in volume as partials or full on take profits, right? You can also take a profit in this massive balance area right here, right? Bang, let's say you're long here, bang on, there you go. You got nice longs off of that and a nice take profit. That's a big area, obviously, man, but you do get the idea, right? Now, let me show you how my volume profile chart looks like. There you go. Now, I marked out a lot of, I mainly only use high volume nodes as, entry areas. Low volume nodes, I don't enter off of them personally. I use them as like take profits or just like general market, bias and whatnot. But that's how it looks like on my chart. The volume profile did change a bit, so the levels are a tiny bit inaccurate. I'm gonna have to like redo them a bit. But you can clearly see. Oh, did I just move something? I think I did. No, I didn't. Alright. Yeah. What was I saying? You can use a volume profile as taking profits, right? So I enter off a high volume, extremes, for example, right? Now this is the balance I was talking about. That's a dip of, volume. Now I was talking about bang, take profit right here, right? That's literally it, man. Let me see what else I have. Um, the casual 10-point TP, right? Now, this is just when just you can use this, whenever, man. Honestly, this is like for me, like the most consistent TP, that I use, right? So 10 points, right? The casual 10-point TP, right? Let's say, for example, you took longs off of, wherever, right? Ruler, right? Let's say you entered right here, 10 points. Hang on. With one contract, that's $500, right? With one that's good. Considering you're, entering with like multiple accounts, that's amazing. Do the maths, man. Do the maths. It's a lot. Even with one account, man, you're doing bits, man. Honestly, man. Like if you're consistently grabbing 10 points, man, yeah, it's amazing, man. But that's a casual, 10 point move, right? Um, okay, let me get some more examples on a smaller range. Right here, for example, right. I've got a level right here. Ruler. Let's say you limit order off of a level, 10 points. The median is at 7.7, 10 points, slightly below, right? Bang. Let's say you enter off of this level, right? Off of a limit order, for example, 10 points, bang, directly on the median, right? Perfect. Now, another way, I manage to milk out as much profits as possible off of the DOM, right? Now, let's say I'm looking, I enter right here, right? I go longs. I'm looking at the DOM, and I'm looking for aggressive buying right here, right? Okay. I seller steps in on the DOM. I see us rejecting the price, man. I might give it an extra 3 seconds to react, and if I clearly see that sellers are proceeding to flush out the buyers, then you can take profit, right? Now that's not an example for milking, but that's an example of trying to milk, right? Now here, let me find you a good example. All right, perfect. Right. So let's say you long right here, right? Your ideal take profit, right, is the +1 deviation line on VWAP, right? You're looking at the DOM, right, and you clearly see sellers are not stepping in, right? The market sellers, right, right here, ask bids. They're not stepping in, right? And that's when you can milk some more extra profits, right? So let me quickly grab the ruler. Let's say your take profit was right here, and you're managing to milk 6.7 points, let's say, off of the market. That's a lot. That's good, man. That is good, right? um let's see along right here, general TP 23 points. That's a lot. And if you manage to milk some more strictly by looking at the DOM, that is like what, 20, 30 more points, man, in general. That's amazing, man, just by looking at the DOM. And that's pretty much it, man. Oh, another way what you can do is, right, let's say you entered shorts, right. Let's say you, I don't know, 10 micros or 2 contracts, right. Let's say you go with 10 micros, right. You can take profit, a partial at 10 points, take off 5 micros, and let the other 5 micros just like run, and you can just monitor the DOM at like certain levels, right, and see if you can proceed to milk more. And that is literally it, man. That's all I do for my take profits, man, and how I manage to milk more. The main thing, man, is like learn how to use a volume profile to manage to catch bigger trades, right? Very important. With AMT foundation, your perspective on AMT, and you're chilling, man. You know, yeah. that's pretty much it, man. On how you can place or take profits trading order flow. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Bye bye.